this shit. Think it'll be worth it after? No. Nope. Something else will break on some other shit box I own. You know, it seems really appetizing at this point. Get rid of all these fucking cars and just get a new Corvette. Leather, air conditioning, you know, XM radio. Fuck me right. No. Said you get 3 shit boxes and a tool box worth more than your house. Yep. It is what it is. I'm one bolt away. One bolt away from almost total domination of this shit box. Just sit on a reflect. Can't fucking move. Could be worse though. At least I have a roof over this car, working on it inside, get the heat going. Could be a lot worse. Light. How many times I've done this on my back in the dirt. Working on fucking plow trucks. Just, you know, out of necessity. I'm working on my car just so I can get to work. Those days are done. I guess I can't complain too much. Right in the face. Thankful for that. Oh, that's right. I didn't upload a video for Thanksgiving. Nope. My family's here. I'm having a good time. And I think that's done. Yep. The question is, do I just bolt the starter in and never come back under here again? And that sounds like a really good idea. How far is the starter? Oh my god, it's over there. We gotta clean it anyways. Well, I'm gonna pry myself out from underneath this thing, and I'm gonna lower the jack on my face. Fucker's mint. So, I'm gonna go up top, probably clean the starter off from the road debris and other garbage that's on it, make it look purty, and then get back under this thing, up the wires up. Sometimes. Alright. Starter cleaning time, which looked like a fairly new starter. Just this thing was a leaking pile of oil and grease and debris, so I'm going to use this really nice filthy microfiber cloth and wipe her down. Good old refurbished special right here. Keeps things from rusting, I guess. The inch of grease that's on it.
my luck, I'll be putting this thing in, it'll fall on my face, and I'll have a racing stripe on the side of my face. Grease. Try to limit that a little bit. It's dinner soon, so I'm already covered with shit. Haven't had a nice shower tonight. Amazing, like how much oil is coated underneath this thing. I mean, I guess it's not amazing. These things are notorious for, you know, being disgusting, leaking disasters. Starter looks pretty good. Teeth do. It always started no problem. So I'm concerned with that. Ooh, a label. That is permeated with grease and dirt and whatever the fuck else is on this. I ended up getting the LT1 starter for the Willys. It's a little bit more compact, and, you know, not that the weight has anything to do with it, but it's lighter. Nice little starter. I think I saw that on Venom's channel. Venom GT87, I think. It's an older video. Definitely a great stuff. I didn't know about it. But this one's getting what I had. I'm not going to feel bad about it. It'll just be a feat to get this thing running normally. Ever since I got it, I mean, I'm suspecting, the more I look into it, that it was never really ran great when I first got it. The red flag was, well, the TPS was junk. I mean, it started, it idled like shit, and it would surge, do all sorts of weird shit, it would just die. So I got a new TPS, threw that in, and it smoothed the idle out. Instead of just taking my time with this thing, I went all in and decided, oh, well, XFI is going to be good for it. I started changing everything up, and you know, you get these plans to do things, and you overlook the little details where, you know, you assume something is right just by what someone tells you. And you know, I like to think people are honest for the most part. But who knows? This motor was probably hurt before I started doing anything with it. Most likely. As I said in the last video, the turbo seals are just smoked. I mean, yeah, did I push that turbo harder than I should have? Yeah. That's because 2 cylinders were way low on compression. I thought it was a little weak, you know. Fuck me, right? But knowing now that this is a fresh rebuild, is a virgin block, you know, just small little upgrades to make it kind of quick, you know. It's not gonna, you know, win or built to win drag races. It's gonna start up, be reliable, and have just a little bit of get up and go. Nothing crazy. These poor old cars have had a hard life, some of them. That grease all over my face, I can fucking feel it. It's good for electrical connections, right? I think this is rebuild as I'm gonna do it. So I almost could put this in without any gloves on. Fucker's mint. Alright, I'm gonna stop boring you guys with random banter and continue about my task. And enjoy that nice cold Red Bull. Okay, here's a quick little outro. It's like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Motor's bolted in, headers are on, crossover pipe's just kind of chilling right there for right now. Let's see. Fuel lines hooked up. Motor ground in the front is hooked up. That goes to the battery. The grounds on the bell housing are there. I'm missing the bolt for the intake ground. I'm probably going to wrap up all the other stuff tomorrow. Probably bolt the turbo on, hook up the crossover pipe, put the, well, after I clean that up, the bracket, alternator bracket assembly and tensioner, and get that on there. Gotta change that oil filter. And let's see what else. Just hook up some crank sensor, drop the cam sensor in, and that's pretty much it. I mean, spark plugs, just all miscellaneous stuff. I hooked up the starter, tighten those connections down. She cranks over, so that's good. There's a lot of little things with these things, you know. Knowing where the engine oil dipstick bolts to, you know. I am kind of almost at a standstill. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna get this stuff done tomorrow, and the two things I'm waiting for are the anaerobic sealer for the turbo, right here. Some people use copper. I'm gonna use the anaerobic. We'll see how that goes. I mean, sorry, that's for the oil. That's right, for the oil drain. And then I have the gasket for the turbo coming. That's going to come Monday. So I'm not even going to mock it up. I know everything's going to work out. It's the same, basically the same turbo, except better. Got to do the oil return. I mean, oil feed line. That's on the other motor. I'll take that off. Just some vacuum lines and piddly stuff, but came out pretty good. Trying to keep the wiring as clean as possible. I got to zip tie this stuff down. Zip tie it down like that under there. And a whole lot of cleaning. So I probably could get this thing running tomorrow. Pick up a new ground strap. There's a ground strap that goes in the back of the head that goes to the body, which grounds the body. So this thing starts acting real wacky and wires start going up in smoke if, you know, there's not a good ground from the motor to the body. So put a couple ground straps. They rotted away, so one goes there and one goes over here to the back of the head. Those are coming Monday. So realistically, if I bust my ass on this thing tomorrow, theoretically Monday night it could fire, and
see what happens. But long, hard day. There's my cardboard down there. It's actually remarkably clean, cleaner than I am. But we are on the right path, so this thing will be cruising again. So thanks for watching, guys. I know this one was drawn out and a lot of yapping and stuff, but hope you enjoyed. Bye.